It's driver 53, and yeah, everybody, I can't sleep. It's 11:13 at night, and I've been doing some contracts. I've been doing some contracts and buying some stuff, and I've leased a little bit of equipment, and I asked the good neighbor if I could have some stuff dropped off. He said yes, of course, even though it's late. He understands. Because the reason is we got some rain moving in. I don't know if you guys can see up there in my forecast, but it's going to rain sometime soon. And if it's raining, I can't do any harvesting. And that's the next stuff I'm going to do on my field is harvest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to help all the neighbors out. Hopefully get all the crops in the ground before the rain comes. And if not, they said it's still alright. As long as it's not too much rain, we can still put stuff in the ground. So I'm going to help them get everything in the ground. That way when it, quits raining and dries up, we'll be good to go to start harvesting. So what I did is I've got an extra plow, I've got an extra cultivator, and I'm getting an extra seeder right now. So I'm going to be able to help out with some contracts that require a seeder. Now if it's going to take a planter, I'm going to have to figure that out. But I figure this would be a good one for right now. So here's this guy. While I'm over here, I'm going to go ahead and fill up with some gas. Obviously. So here we go. So I'm going to take this back over to my property. I'm going to go ahead and put some seeds in it. And then we're going to get over there and help on this contract. Because the quicker I can get these done, obviously the more money I'll make and the better it's going to be for everybody. So that's what we're doing right now. It's pretty dark out here. I'll show you. There's not a whole lot to see. It's kind of peaceful out here. You don't have all the noise of lights, and just really having a good time out here. And like I said, I can't sleep because I'm used to being up this time racing, so I figured I might as well, maybe pull an all-nighter, get a lot of these fields done for these guys and gals, and I can sleep tomorrow when it's raining. I got no problem doing that. The only thing I'm going to be able to do tomorrow, if it's raining, when it rains, is the grass. And I'll show you guys what we're going to do there. Hopefully I can make a little bit more of this money back, and we can oh man, what's going on? Why is it not opening? Hold on, I gotta figure this out. I need to open the cover. Why can I not open the cover? Does it have to be opened up before I can open this cover? Let's try that. Open cover. There we go. So yeah, it's got to be opened up. So that's going to be tricky. Got to make sure I don't break anything. There we go. To start feeling, we're going to put some seeds in here. And this first contract, I believe, is canola. Let's go look at that again. Yep, canola. So we're going to go ahead and switch that over to canola. So when I get over there, I'm not going to have any issues. So we're going to get this thing full, get the cover closed, get it folded back up, and get over to the field. And I'll show you guys where we're at on the field. We're in the bottom right-hand corner down here. And we're about done with that one, so maybe I'll just let that one finish up. But we got quite a few more. All these blue ones are going to have to get crop put into them. So, yeah, we'll keep trucking along like that. And I know this guy over here, he needs weed again, I believe. I may go tackle that one next. It's a pretty good payday on that one. 33, plow it first, and then we'll put some stuff into it. So I'll probably do that. Sowing on field 25, potatoes. I am going to let that one go. I do not have the equipment to do that one. Sowing on field 17, soybeans. I've got stuff to be able to do that. No problem. So yeah, we'll just, like I said, we'll keep trucking along, do the ones that we can do with this equipment, and then after that, we may come back and go grab another piece of equipment and help everybody else out. So it looks like field 26 and field 10 are ready for fertilizing. Ooh, those are really good. I'm probably going to jump on field 10 fertilizing first, get all this equipment moved up somewhere else. So yeah, I'll let you guys know if there's anything interesting going on. So we'll see you then. All right, everybody. So we're getting pretty close to getting this fertilizing job here done. I'm just going to go back down here and hit this strip all the way across the back, and we'll see where that's going to put us at on our percentage of completeness. This is the tricky part, trying to get lined up to where I need to be based on where I was at a while ago. So I'm thinking about right here, maybe. Let's see. Does that look good? Yeah, let's just do it right here. Alright, so here we go. I'm getting low on fertilizer. So we'll check our GPS here really quickly. Make sure that we're doing alright. So yeah, it looks like we're getting everything pretty good. So I'm going to ride this all the way up until we're out of fertilizer. So some of y'all may be asking, why in the world would I want to stay up and do all this work all night long, right? And it's like I said, I'm here to help these neighbors. I may need a favor one day, clearing some property or something like that, and if I can help these guys and gals out, getting all their crop in the ground, then, I'm just gonna, maybe they'll pay it forward to me. And I want to, like I said, eventually build my farm up. And if I'm nice to them, they're more than likely willing to lease me some property or sell me some property. And, I'm still wanting to get, like I said, maybe even on this field right here, getting some pigs. I heard that's another really good way of making some money. You can take the manure and take it over to the biogas plant, and really make a pretty good profit that way, right? I could also use the manure to spread around my field as fertilizer and all these other fields too, right? I mean, if I'm making enough of it, I gotta use it or sell it. So, that could be another option. I know that if I do the biogas thing, it's called digestate, is what's a byproduct of that, and they give that back to me, and I can take that, use it, and fertilize fields also. And it's not that it's a better fertilizer; it's just basically free, so I'm not having to spend money on fertilizer. I got some big tanks that I can use and stuff like that. So I mean, we'll get into all those little details about that stuff a little bit later. And yeah, I like this field a lot. I mean, it's a little bit tougher field. Oops. Oh man, I better turn that off. How close was I? I think I got most of it. Let's look over here at my map. See what it says. Oh yeah, I got it. So I think, let's look at our contract and see how much we're at. We're at 96%. I think what I'm going to do is come back over to this other side. I'm going to go down the strip as far as I can with what I have left, and hopefully that's going to finish out the contract. If not, I'll just come back, touch a couple, and then I think I'm going to go up here and hit 16 and 26, hit those two again for them, and then I'm going to come down here in 19 and 34 because they're both ready too. So I'm going to be doing a lot of fertilizing work. It's another fertilizer frenzy. But I think that's going to be the best thing right now. And then we'll get back to cutting dirt, plowing, cold fading, putting some seed in. Because this fertilizer, you really want to do it preferably when it's dry. That way, when the rain does come, it spreads out evenly. And if you do it when it's wet, it tends to clump up a little bit, from what they say. So I just want to get these fertilizing jobs done. I got the equipment for it. I'm willing to stay up all night and get it done. So that's what we're gonna do. And yeah, I'll see you guys and maybe give a little bit of a status update as we get along to some of the other. Where's my edge at? Right there. All right. So I got that there. My edge is there. So I think I need to be right about in here. So let's back up. Well, I'll probably get it right. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so here we go. We're down to 385 liters. Like I said, let's just see how far this gets us. I mean, it's gonna kind of stink if I'm down to like 1% or something on this contract. But we'll see. I should get a text message. It just goes by GPS. The GPS, there's a system that we all use around here that knows how much the field has been done. So whenever that, oh, there we go. Absolutely perfect. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to come up here, go to the contracts, and we're going to collect. Yep, $45,405. Perfect. All right, so I said I want to do 16 and 26. So I'm going to start with 16 because it's closer. Now, how many acres is this? 18.9 and 25. So I'm looking at about 43 acres, maybe. And I know this one, I think I can do both of them on one tank. I don't think I'm going to need to refill. Because I know field 10 is a little bit smaller than field 11. But I don't know if it's in the 50s. So we'll give it a go. We just need to remember that, we need, 26 and 19, about 55% left to get Karen. So that's why I'm going to start on 16. That way it's closer to start with. So let's go ahead and actually just grab it. It pays a little bit less. Maybe she might get somebody else if she's really in a hurry. But 16 is going to be closer to me. And, yeah. We're going to take this one, accept the contract for Mason. So let's run up over here. I should be getting close to the tree line. I don't want to hit that. Yeah, there we go. Pop out over here. And gonna run back over to the farm, get filled up, and we'll run up there to field 16. Like I said, hopefully get number 26 also. So, yeah. And that field's going to be a fun one to harvest. I can tell you that. Probably need like 13 combines out there. That is a big field, y'all. Not as big as some of the ones up in Minnesota. I heard, we're here in Illinois, but I heard Minnesota, there's this farmer up there, same as me, but he goes by the name Millennial Farmer. And I heard he's a 5th generation farmer, right? 5 generations of doing this stuff up there in Minnesota. And he's got some massive, massive fields. I heard he's running 3 different tipper trucks because his sale point is so far away from where his fields are at that you're filling one up and then you're sending a worker to go. Before they get back, you got another one filled up. So you got to send that worker. And then they got another one filled up, right? So then you got to send that worker. And it just sounds like a lot of fun. The logistics of that. I'm a very, I like to have things planned out and coordinate things, kind of like what I'm doing here. And, it just sounds like a lot of fun. So we're going to see, what ultimately happens here on this farm. Like I said, I want to buy a track. I really do. Oh, what's going on there? Oh, yeah. We left that guy just sitting there. Good thing I don't need seeds and I need fertilizer. We're going to come over here and we're going to switch over to our front one. We're going to go and open this thing up and we're going to go ahead and fill it. Some fertilizer. Back up a little bit so it goes in there. All right. Now you guys may be asking, how in the world do I get this camera view, right? That's a very valid question. Well, the secret is it's a drone, and I've got a joystick up here in the cabin that I can operate. So this thing is about 3 feet wide. It's a huge, huge drone, and it's got a 25-mile radius. So I know it sounds crazy, but 25 miles, right? So if I'm all the way down in one corner, it can be all the way up in another corner, and seeing what's going on. But I've got a device here that I carry with me that no matter where I'm at, it tracks my exact GPS location and always targets me, right? It knows exactly where I want it to go, right? The joystick, I typically have it going forward, but I mean, I can raise this thing all the way up at a bird's eye view over top, like the old school GTA stuff, or, I can have this thing way down here, and if I want, I can bring it closer. I mean, it's right behind, right over top of me right now. Like I said, see how it's pointed at me, right? So it's watching me because I've got the device, the tracker kind of on me. I mean, if I want to come around here like this, right, it's going to keep its eyes. Now, it's not a very good view because it's nighttime, so that's why I'm not going to show too much of that. But I mean, this thing it's amazing. And like I said, I love the technology. The race cars were always trying to improve everything. And this is one thing that I really wanted to get so I could see exactly where my product was going when I was, putting down fertilizer or putting down seeds or, whatever, making sure that if it's spraying out like that, that I'm getting what I need and I can get lined up because, honestly, I'm not the most experienced at this, right? And I didn't want to have to go through a whole lot of trial and error. Something like this right here, it's like I honestly, looking backwards, it's hard for me to see where the product is going, like either way that I go. And when the windows start getting dirty, it's even worse, right? I mean, I can open up the doors a little bit, but that's not beneficial. So I'm going to pull up my mini map here. And like I said, we're going up here to field 16. Excuse me. And that alfalfa from the other day is still getting me. I got to make sure to wear some type of something, or just keep all the windows closed. I don't know, maybe that's what I need to do. I'll switch back out to this view, right? We're gonna come over here. I think about right here. Yep, so let's go ahead and kick it on, and here we go. So, I'm sure you guys don't want to, sit around and watch all this stuff, me in the fields, of just the same old thing. So, let me knock out field 26 and 16 here, and then I'll give you guys an update of what's going on, see if that rain's come in yet. Like I said, if it has, we may have to switch back over and start doing some cultivating and some plowing, because that stuff, the rain really doesn't affect it too much unless it's like super, super heavy, and then, we're done. And I'll go chill in the house and get some sleep. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting the harvests going on our fields. I'm really excited about that grass. I want to show you guys why I planted the grass. Gonna have to buy another piece of equipment, but it's gonna be absolutely awesome what's gonna happen. So as you guys can see, I just got the text. I made $11,602 from the biogas plant, and what that was the straw that I was putting in there. I know it's not a lot of money, but I mean, I didn't really have to do a whole lot for it, and they paid better than. Oh, I did not mean to jump out. Holy cow. They paid better than the other sale points were at that time. So I figured that, hey, why not? Let's give this thing a try. So let's start right about here. All right, let's see how this is. I gotta look at my GPS here real quick. So we're gonna go ahead and stop, turn that off, look at the GPS and make sure that I'm hitting my line and not leaving a big old swath down the middle. Ooh, I could actually be over quite a ways more. Let's go ahead and do that. Maybe about right here. Let's try this. I go a little bit farther this time. Alright, so we're going to turn it off and stop. And let's see. Yeah, it looks like I could be over even farther. Holy cow. That's why these workers that I hire, they are so good at what they do. Yeah, they just know. They know where the edge of that thing is at. So let's look at that. That looks better. That looks a lot better. Alright, so let's go ahead and eat on that. But, I'm thinking that this field up here, I know it's a long way away from my home base. And this would be a good little field to have. It's nice and rectangular. It's really close to lunch, right, or dinner, whichever one I need at that moment. So, I like it. Field 26 is pretty nice too. So, I mean, I might start expanding up this way. I mean, I'm looking at, some of the farms right close to my neighbors. Also, that field 10 that we were just in a while ago, I really like that one. Across the street from it is field 9. It's a bigger field, but I could put 2 different crops on it because it's got a road that runs through it. So it wouldn't be too terribly difficult to separate that way and have, a couple different things going on in that field. So, I like that one. I want to get some stuff that's a little bit cheaper in price. All right, here we go. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try it just like they do it. Let's see if I can get it done. Whew. All right. Here we go. Yeah, I do a nice back up here. Let me spin this thing around so I can see kind of where our product is at really quickly. All right, so there it is. Back up. And I'm getting pretty good at backing up, y'all. All right. So get straight. Now we're going to pull forward. All right. I'm going to kick this on. All right. And away we go. All right. Oh, come over here. I got to see where I'm going. All right. So, yeah, there we go. And, I mean, it's looking, from my mini-map down there where I'm at, it honestly looks like I may only need to do 2 more passes on this. I mean, I'm over halfway done on this, well, maybe right at halfway done, and I've only used 17, almost 18%. I mean, I think I'm going to have enough fertilizer for both of these fields. No problem. So, let me get these things knocked out, and I'll talk to you guys afterwards, and we'll figure out what we're going to do next, whether we're going to get down the bottom, or if we're going to switch job types. All right, everybody. So we got finished up with those few fertilizing jobs, and what we got now is we're heading back to our old homestead, the old field 33 that we had wheat on it. The new farmer, he wants to put corn on it. So we're gonna go ahead and I think I'll go ahead and turn in right here. Yeah, we're gonna get this thing opened up. And this is our big one. Now my other one's not going to be able to help out with this field, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use it to actually move some of my equipment around a little bit more out of that other corner of the area, and we'll just let this guy eat on this one. And I'm going to get a worker out here, I believe, to help me out. One of the other guys heard through the grapevine that I was out here working and doing all this by myself. He's like, hey, you need any help? And I said, sure. So I think he's going to meet me up here in a few moments down at this other corner. And we'll let him take over. And I'm going to just move all the other equipment down over this way because there's some contracts on some of the other fields down here. 24, 25 maybe need some work. And I think field 30 might be ready for something else too here coming up. So we're going to stick down in this corner for a little bit, and then we'll work our way on around the map, maybe up to the top left-hand corner. It's going to take a bit to get all the equipment up there, but there's some work that needs to be done up there too. That big field 11, asking for some help up there, and I'm like, I don't know if I can help you do the whole thing, but I can help you with part of it at least. So we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and just want to give you guys an update on what's going on. I love this big planter here, putting corn in this, and I just thought it was kind of ironic that I move out. You know, they start working it immediately, no hesitation. You know, within a very very short time, they're already getting going. So I'm going to go ahead and I think stop here really soon. That way he can finish off this row and get started on the next one. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, everybody. My guy's taking quite a long time on this field. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and lease one of these bad boys right here. This is going to do corn for us and all the other stuff that my seeder cannot. This is going to be a planter, but I'm going to go ahead and lease it. So let's go ahead and do that. It's going to cost me $4,000, whatever. It's fine. So lease, yes, okay, and it requires a weight of 1,600. Let's go ahead and pop out. We're going to come over here and get a 1,600-pound weight. Perfect. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and I want to get it a different color so that I can see it. I don't know, let's just do white. White would be good, that way I can see it in the dark. Perfect. So we're going to lease it to for $79. Oh, perfect. Alright, so I'm just watching this guy. I sent my drone over here for that. But I'm going to go pick this stuff up. When I get back over here, I'll show you what that one looks like. So we'll see you then. Alright, everybody. So I've got the seeder on the back here. And, it's only got a capacity of 1,000. So this one's going to be absolutely perfect for doing, like, headlands and starting to help out. Now, I'm going to be the one doing this one. I'm not going to have the worker take over because I don't have another worker right now. But I want to go ahead and show you something interesting about this one. It's not a traditional style. So I'm going to pull in over here. Maybe, yeah, right here. And this is a sheep farm that no one's using right now. But I'm going to pull right here. And let me unhitch. And we'll show you what this thing looks like. So I'll get the lights on it. This is what it looks like. It's pretty cool. It doesn't fold. I mean, the sides fold down if you want to do your markers, right? But the way you hook up to it is you're going to come around to this side right here, and you're going to mount up right there. So, awesome. So let me go ahead and cross over here. So it looks like we got one started here, but right here we need a little bit of work. Alright, this is where headlands and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop this thing down and turn it on. Oh, I guess I need... Why is he not wanting to do what I want? Oh! I bet I know what's going on. Yeah, so I definitely need to extend those up. Alright, now I can lower it. Okay. Alright. So I gotta get this thing figured out. I think I'm gonna be okay over here by the trees. I could probably scoot over a little bit. Let's try this right here. So now we're gonna turn it on. And we're gonna get it to work. Yep, it looks like we're good there. I just don't want to hit these trees and cause anything bad. So as you can see, the other guy, the worker, he was coming through and he just couldn't get all the way out. So this is absolutely perfect for helping out with this. This has got the same technology where it already knows whether or not it's been turned up. Now don't ask me how it does it. It just is doing it. So it's shutting it off as needed. So don't worry and think that I'm putting extra seed in the ground going crisscross to the other stuff that he's already done. We're going to get down here to the corner really quick. Hopefully going to beat him back up here. As you can see, that's about where he's at now. So he's going to be coming back up and hitting that and seeing that I've already got this headland, and he's going to be so excited. So we're going to come down to this corner. I'm going to cross the other side, the other section of this that goes across behind the barn and behind the house. I'll be hitting that for him too. And then I'm going to go on the back side of the field, and we're going to hit the a headland down there. and then we'll start going back and forth, and hopefully, help get this thing knocked out quickly. Now, I did say that I'm going to probably have to fill up, or maybe I didn't say, but I am probably going to have to fill up on this thing, just because it's only 1,000 liters. Let's see. Let's go about right here. I can barely see over there. Let's lower it. Start it. Here we go. Are we putting stuff in the ground? Yes, we are. We're right on the edge, so I'm going to come back over this way. I think there's a little light there that I need to focus on. Something that's bright, and that's like the edge of my cedars. So, need to be, like right, that thing right there, if you guys can see it, right on the edge. I need that lined up right there on the edge too. Alright, we got this section done. So instead of turning it off, I'm just going to raise it up. I'm going to run down here to the other side. Excuse me. And we're going to go all the way across his back. And then we'll run back over here and start going up and down for him. With him. How about that? With. And then we'll meet in the middle. This thing wasn't that expensive to lease. And I'm sure that there's going to be some more use for it tonight. Oh, here we go. So, that's what I'm going to do. Just going to keep hammering on these things. We should be able to drop it. Back up, get all the way to the edge. There we go. Alright. We're cooking with peanut oil again. Yeah, it's a Duck Dynasty reference. I'm a pretty big fan of Duck Dynasty. I like to get out in the woods. I'm not a big deer hunter, more of a squirrel hunter though, so I think it'd be absolutely hilarious if somebody would make a show about squirrel hunting, right? And all the different gear and stuff that you need, and all the different, just everything about squirrel hunting. It's such a good time, but it's comical at the same time too, because you're chasing this little thing through the woods that we're going to turn this off. We can see how well he did. He might have gone all the way, and we ain't gonna worry about it. He did pretty good. Alright. Yeah, I don't see that I need to touch that up at all. I'm gonna get back down here to the corner and see what's going on with this guy. He's got tech settings down. Maybe he saw what I was doing and thought that I was gonna take over. But I'm gonna get out here in the middle of this field so I don't run him over. Be a bad day. Yeah, there he is. Alright, so like I said, I'm gonna get down here in this corner and just set it down here, see what's going. I just want to get it in place real quick. Run down there, I'll talk to him, see what's going on. And, I do not need to hit the forest. Alright, so we're going to get this thing lined up. Alright, so I'm going to run down there, talk to him real quick, and I'll check out my flashlight. And I'm going to see what's going on with him. I'll see you guys in a little bit. How's it going, everybody, again? So we're still going. It's 2:22 in the morning now. I've got a contract here for this field here on my left. And what we're doing is we're going to be putting in some soybeans. So what I'm going to do is go down here to the other corner and get started going this way. And then I'm going to go grab the other machine, the smaller one, with the other seeder. And we're going to put some soybeans in, starting on the other side, maybe run a little bit more of a headland. So if I can find the corner, there it is. We're going to go and open it up. Going to get backed up here. Like I said, we're still just trying to beat that rain. You can still see it up there in the top left or top right hand corner. Got a little bit of rain coming in. We're all just trying to beat this, helping these guys out, because I got a feeling I'm going to need it because of my crops. I got my grass was looking really good, and the field next to it, the sunflowers, I went ahead and I bought that one. I don't know if I told you guys that, but I did. I bought it, and you know, we're gonna be harvesting it too. Ooh, I don't need cotton in here. Hold on. What do we need? Soybeans. Dang. That was almost bad. We're gonna turn this off. We're gonna select. We'll get to it. Soybeans. There we go. Turn it back on. Here we go. Alright, so like I said, I'm gonna get started on this. I got a worker. He's supposed to be here. The guy, he was putting the fertilizer away. He just completed that job for me, so he's doing that. He's going to grab the other tractor. He's going to meet me over here. And yeah, I prefer for him to be on this one since it's a little bit bigger. He's a little bit more experienced than I am. And then I'm going to take the small one. But he's on his way over here right now with it. He had to fill it up with seeds. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get down here to this corner and then let him take over. And this thing is going slow. I might need to repair it. Yeah, I'm going to check on that. I'm going to stop this thing, doing it once over, inspection real quick, make sure it's all good, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back real quick. I had to call a guy. I found something. I unfortunately woke him up, so that's going to cost me a little bit, but he understands what's going on. We need to get this stuff in the ground for everybody's sake. So he went ahead and helped me fix it right here on the spot. You know, it was just a quick little thing. Something needed recalibrated. So we got that done. And yeah, so I'm going to, hopefully this guy will be here really quick. You know, I want him to be able to do this because I'm getting to some spots where I'm going to not be too comfortable. We're going to go ahead and turn this here and see if I can't do this little bit of a headland right here. Oh, I think I got it. Man, this drone, I tell you, this drone is a lifesaver and an equipment saver. That way I can see where I'm putting this stuff at. You know, it saves me quite a bit. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and lift this thing up. I'm gonna back it back down over here, maybe without hitting this pole. Let's see if I can do it. Alright, and I'm going to park this thing right here and let him take over because he's a lot better at it. I'm going to go meet him over on the other corner, and that's where we're going to get started over there. So I'm going to get my flashlight out here. Like I said, I'm going to go run over here without waking these people up and making them think that I'm some stranger in there trying to get in their house. Yeah, that's somebody's up late in that house. Man. They like to party. It's 2:27 in the morning. Maybe, actually, they could be a night shift worker. I didn't think about that. You know, they got the farm there. Maybe they got some livestock issue going on. I don't know. Either way, I'm over here now waiting on him. I think I see the headlights down there. That looks like tractor right there. So I'll be waiting here, and like I said, I'll let you guys know when he gets here and I get started on this one. So I want to show this one off. All right, everybody, we got this other seeder here. So wait, what are we putting in here again? Hold on, soybeans. Jeez, I keep forgetting. Sorry, with so many contracts, it's crazy. So we're gonna go. Oh, there's a pole there. I hope the drone doesn't crash into it. Let's go ahead and open this up. So this one's not as big at all, but it's gonna work. Ah! I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna take out the drone on that pole. I know it. So I want to get lined up a little bit better on this side over here. But this one, the sower or seeder, is better for the horsepower that I've got right now. I'm gonna go and lower it down. We'll turn it on. We got soybeans going. Here we go. So it's 9 miles an hour. It's a little bit faster than the other one, but like I said, it's not as wide. It's not near as wide. So It'll be just a supplement, you know, to help out, take care of headlands, and then just to crank. I mean, it's got a big capacity, so it's really awesome. But I just wanted to test this one out to maybe have a second one, you know, at least this one just to get through tonight, since I didn't have the cash. But we're, you know, I'm not saying it's a bad one. It is a nice one. It really is. I just don't know if I get on those bigger fields if it's going to be, you know, enough just to have these two, or if I really need to invest in another larger tractor and get it even bigger. Now, there's some even bigger tractors for sale around here, and I mean, these things are monsters, absolute monsters. The wheels don't actually turn. What they do is the chassis itself flexes in the middle, and see, there's no real, there's a steering wheel, right, but it doesn't actually turn a wheel. The front wheels just go a different direction than the back. It's weird. You guys will have to see it. Yeah, let me get this thing finished up, and then, you know, still waiting on the rain and just hoping it holds off. So we'll get this taken care of, get this farmer done. I'm pretty sure once this is done, he's going to want it fertilized, and I can definitely do that too. So we'll see you then. Alright everybody, as you can see, it just started to rain. Almost 3 a.m. So I'm going to get this fertilizing job here done real quick. You know, that way the fertilizer doesn't clump up and stuff on us. And then I'm you know, going to keep working on all the other plowing, cultivating type jobs around. That way, as soon as this rain lets up, we'll be able to start. I can't find where my fertilizer was. Those backlights don't really want to show me very well. Oh, there we go. Alright, so, you know, I'm going to keep working on the stuff that we don't need to worry about the rain so much. And we will keep knocking these out for all these people. That way, whenever it gets cleared up, they'll be ready to go and be ready to start, you know, doing real farm work, right? A lot of times when it's soft, you don't want to get your equipment, your heavier equipment out in there. So I'm going to try and use some of my smaller stuff to help them out. That way we don't get anybody stuck. We don't know how long the rain's going to last. Could be a while. You know, here in Illinois, these rains tend to last. Oh, you guys hear that? Tend to last a little bit sometimes. So, you know, we're just going to do what we can do. And the next time you guys see me, I will be finishing up all of these jobs. And I'm going to go buy a new piece of equipment. And we're going to work on our grass. And the reason I say that is because I'll show you this right here. And my grass that I planted in my field right next to the house, it only needs one more stage, and it's going to be the same color orange, right? So it's, you know, like I said, the GPS knew where I planted it at. It knows how long it takes to get able to be something done with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it, and we're going to turn it into silage bales. And those silage bales we're going to sell for the people that want to use it to feed cows, right? I got an awesome baler I want to get. It's really, really high tech. It's awesome, absolutely awesome piece of equipment. But you know, like I said, we're going to be doing that in the next episode. So I'm going to go ahead and end this episode right here. I just want to say thank you all again for hanging out with me. And until next time, this is Driver 53 signing out.